Ha ha, brothers! It's July 1, 2025. Welcome to the hilarious express of the prankster. The style of the White House on Tuesday was completely broken. Trump shoveled the Rose Garden into a Home Depot garbage dump, and Iran was using Costco's wholesale enriched uranium to ignite barbecue skewers. Guys, hold your popcorn. The century's dumpster fire is about to start. Let's talk about the Rose Garden tragedy first. Did you know that the land was the aristocratic garden that Jacqueline Kennedy, Nancy Reagan, and Michelle Obama took turns to take care of? What was the result? 4 bulldozers rushed in the middle of the night, and 500 roses, bang, 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 all turned into sawdust without even leaving the roots. I took a look at the budget list, demolishing the garden, leveling the soil, and laying wooden boards, $11.85 million US. My God, brother, this money is enough to build a K-8 elementary school in Alabama, and a school bus can be given as a gift, but Trump used it to grow garbage. The on-site engineer sent me a private message. The Rose root system is a natural drainage pipe. Pull out this thing, and the first rain will turn the backyard of the White House into a mud hot spring. This is the ultimate comedy of flowers withering and water pipes dying. Okay, let's cut to Iran. Hey, that's not a garden. It's a 60-meter underground Natanz centrifuge tunnel. The latest IAEA report slaps the face. The damage to the centrifuge is less than 15%, and 60% enriched uranium can be restored in 3 months. Come on, our president slammed the table and boasted 3 months ago that 80% of the equipment was blown into slag. And what happened? He just changed a belt, dusted it off, and started to dance Peloton's core fat-burning class again. It's hilarious! In summary, the old joke of everything he touches dies is outdated, and now it has been upgraded to everything he touches detonates. He explodes as soon as he touches it. Roses explode. Diplomacy explodes. He is simply the king of explosions in the world. Speaking of bombing, let's go to the backstage DLC of Congress. At 10:58 in the middle of the night, the big screen of the Senate lit up 51 to 49, passing the hilarious Economic Recovery and Fair Tax Act. Do you think the congressmen are debating in public? Dreaming! The real game is in the corridor, and the staff are holding handwritten forms as thick as bricks, gray patches, literal patches. Whoever doesn't call a halt before midnight will be tacitly agreed to, and it will be sewn directly into the body of the bill. It's purely a ghost painting show of overtime in the middle of the night. I'll pick out the 3 most poisonous ones for you. Alaska SNAP exemption, $37.8 million, 73,000 people saved, 43.4 million people across the country continue to be cut. Ice and snow privilege coupons, awesome. Florida Medicaid matching rate, Rick Scott freed up the budget for the cruise industry in his hometown, and $900 million costs were passed to the federal government, and the Sunshine State moved bricks. Even more awesome. 2% tax credit for fossil fuel exploration. Renewable energy tax credits are zeroed out, but oil companies are getting new benefits. Burning coal to feed AI. So awesome. This is like watching a Steam update late at night, waking up to find that the DLC has cut all the plot of the main game and even gave you an oil field advertisement. It's so funny. So don't ask, why is the government like this anymore? Because they really took a screwdriver to write a mess in the source code while you were sleeping and put it online the next day. They are pure political prank masters. Come on, put on rubber gloves. Let's do a forensic autopsy on this bill. Get ready to be scared. 44 million people kicked out of Medicaid within 2 years. 62,000 additional avoidable deaths calculated by the Lancet model. 0.8%. The new corporate tax rate benefits are only for super rich companies. The red column on the left side of the screen, 900 billion cuts. The green column on the right, 1 trillion tax cuts. The contrast is so dazzling that it's blinding, right? Let's look at the energy data. AI data centers will consume 40 billion kilowatt hours of electricity by 2030, but wind power subsidies have been cut across the board, and new installations have been directly reduced to zero. What does that mean? To train GPT-10, power plants have to burn 2 more trains of coal. Is it environmentally friendly? Sorry, first feed the computing power and don't care if the Earth is as hot as a steamer. Some people still say, don't exaggerate, the United States is very rich. Okay, we have hospitals, but when your Medicaid is cut, you have to swipe a black card to enter the ICU. Do you have a black card? I don't, haha. The conclusion is simple and crude. They throw the spam cans in your lunchbox into the billionaire champagne bucket and charge you a corkage fee. It's a hilarious money-grabbing game. Listen up, Mayor of New York. Trump is broadcasting a message. If you don't obey, federal funding will be cut. Housing, disaster relief, education, all cut off. $24.5 billion directly cut off. Don't tread on me. Now it's we tread on you. So awesome that it's like stepping on your face. He uses the Israeli judicial system as a bargaining chip. The tweet clearly states, if you dare to try Bibi, don't expect $3.8 billion in military aid. Isn't this a gangster collecting protection money? An international joke. The Fed chairman has become a doll in a claw machine. He thinks Powell is not obedient and wants to replace him to lower the interest rate to 1%. Economists are all green in the face. Brother, are you mixing the stagflation of the 70s and the Great Depression of the 30s into a cocktail, and are you going to poison everyone? If power is a pair of scissors, this guy will use it to poke at regulations, allies, and the entire city, and then blame the scissors for starting first. It's hilarious. Come, let me show you the 2 weeks montage I edited. Get ready to burst out laughing. 2017 new healthcare plan, 2 weeks. 2019 additional sanctions on Russia, 2 weeks. 2023 sell TikTok, 2 weeks. 2025, let NATO pay more? Still 2 weeks, brother. This guy nailed the alarm clock to 14 days. Ring it once and then press the snooze button. Never wake up. Pure procrastination king. NATO summit screen. French president smirked at German chancellor. Subtitles popped up. The world watches comedy. He is HBO stand-up. As for TikTok, he said, the buyer is super rich, but the official bidding did not even have an NDA. More like an anonymous Craigslist post. Super rich group wants to buy short video apps. Pay a deposit first and then see the goods. This is the real version of the Emperor's New Clothes Plus. Gold cuffs, air pants, laugh to death around the world audience. Roses wither, uranium fire heats up, budgets bleed. 3 lines of summary for you. Prepare to laugh and cry. Rose garden. 500 plants turned into sawdust, turned into a garbage dump. Iranian uranium. 60% to 90-day countdown. Kebab upgrade. Budget. 900 billion cuts to Medicaid to 62,000 lives on the line. Grab the crown money. Politics is now like a Costco checkout line. The rich push a car full of king crabs and champagne, and we push a can of Spam and are charged overweight fees. It's so funny. The White House lawn irrigation pipe is exposed to the air, and the only thing left in my mind is a Latin sentence, memento mori, remember that you will die. Change it to the American version, memento invoice, remember that you pay for this bill. Ha ha! If you have received SNAP or your family relies on Medicaid for food, worry that mortgage payments are as exciting as bungee jumping, don't want the next nuclear negotiation to turn into a barbecue party, then don't let them write gray patches in the hallway in the middle of the night. Keep an eye on them. 2 weeks is not a time, it's an excuse for delay. Great deal is not a reward. It's a scalpel to take out your wallet. Let's cut off the next layer of lies together. Roses can be shoveled, but the truth will sprout new buds in the ruins.